I'm not blind you guys with the sun. Hey guys, we're back again. Welcome back to Elastic Views. Today is quite casual. Today is Nigeria's Independence Day. Get it? Nigeria's Independence Day. I just finished from a program and I'm just walking back and I decided to do a quick video. Oh my god, there's so many things I love about my country, Nigeria, and I'm sure maybe, you know, if you're Nigerian, you already know this. If you're not Nigerian, there are things that, you know, maybe you've known and you've had a Nigerian friend and you can testify to some of the things. But regardless, Nigeria is so full of entertainment. Our country is like, it's just a whole lot of people that just try to make the best out of every situation they find themselves in. So this is just in terms of everything, optimism. The youths are very optimistic. As youths, as millennials, as whatever, people are quite optimistic, even though things are not always so rosy. I'm panting. Let me quickly get something. Okay, things are not always so rosy and all, but as Nigerians, we find that people make the best out of every situation they're in, and they just always see the lights. They always see the light in everything, and they always make sure that, you know, that they just, sorry guys, it's so hot out here and I feel chapped. Yeah, so as Nigerians, there's just so many things to enjoy about us, and personally for me, like being a Nigerian, I've learned so much in terms of what it means to work hard. You know, people push. There's so much resilience in our country. There's so much resilience. There's so much passion. People are driven to do their best in every situation, and even when they can't do their best, they're always able to just go for it. They're always able to just come together and support each other. Also, that's another thing about Nigeria, like we're great supporters. Nigerians know how to support each other. They know how to boost each other. They know how to entertain each other. They know how to make ways for each other. Nigerians are the type of people that will support you. They will support you, you know. Hold on guys, I'm trying to connect to something over here. Also, people are very willing to help each other in my country, you know, even regardless of whatever is going on, like regardless of crime rates, regardless of things that people are scared of most of the time. Things, you know, people always give people a chance. For the most part, people give people a chance. People are caring. If you meet a stranger, if you're, no matter the power distance between you or whatever, if you meet a stranger, they're able to, you know, listen to you, and they can try to help you as much as they can. Now, you know, we know as Nigerians, sometimes people try to take advantage of each other, but that's not always the case. You know, that's not always the case. People are usually very quite, you know, even though situations make us not to be as trusting of others as we can, we're able to still, at least when meeting someone, you're able to trust them. You know, you trust them, you want the best for them, or you just want to help them in that moment, and then maybe later they give you a reason not to trust them. But for the most part, yeah, we trust each other for the most part. And yeah, it's really cool. This is another one. So hard work, youthful spirits, faith, hope and dreams in spite of challenges. So many people have goals, so many people have dreams, and something that you guys may not have known, but okay, maybe I'll mention later, but the truth is a lot of Nigerians are so dream and goal oriented, and that's why we're so everywhere around the world, because when we go somewhere we want to make a change. When we go somewhere we want to do something new. When we go somewhere we want to make a mark. So that's how most Nigerians are. Most Nigerians will try to do their best in everything they do, because just like I was just having a culture program just today, like a culture session. I was just hearing a lot of stuff about how you know, people try to, in terms of what they're doing, you see that in the culture people tend to want to there's differences in competition, right? So in some cultures things are not as competitive, and in some things are competitive. But I feel like Nigerians have really found a good balance, because even when I was young in Nigeria, there's a lot of stuff that, in class is very competitive, because they show you the results of how you did not do, what you did well, what you did not do well. So it's just like we're talking right now in class, and we saw in China, results are very plain and clear. So there's a high level of competition from a young age. People are trying to be first position in the class, second position. People are trying to be on the top. So that kind of applies to us as well, because we're like that. But the truth is, that doesn't make us not care about the other person, or that doesn't make us want to so outshine the other person. Like, we're all pushing for good goals, we're all pushing for big things, but everyone still tries to support each other as much as they can. People are friendly, people want to get to know you and things like that. Now, family and social gatherings, like Owambe, like Owambe, a lot of stuff you get to do with family, you get to do with friends, you get to just take the time to enjoy that side of things. There's always something going on, even during the holiday seasons in Nigeria. Even before the holiday seasons, there's always something going on. Even just being on the street on a boring normal day that you feel like nothing will happen, there's always something that will happen if you're in Nigeria. I grew up in Lagos, so that's the place I'm most familiar with. If you're in Lagos, there's nothing that you will not see on that day. There's nothing that you will not experience. Like, you can just be in traffic, you experience people fighting, or you see people at one corner of the street saying something that, this person did this person that. So there's always some form of entertainment, and the truth is that we really take it to be quite just entertaining. Like, we don't try to stress ourselves over the fact that this is bad, because politics is bad. don't let anybody lie to you. Even though people are celebrating Nigeria, I celebrate Nigeria with my whole heart, but there are just some things that are still, they really need to be worked on, and we need to stop pretending like they're not problems. They're big issues. But the truth is that even in the midst of that, we're very much just free, and we just make comedy out of a lot of things anyways. So then there's just so many things. Maybe I'll do a part 2, but the fashion, the food, you already know that word. My favorite food is amala and gbegiri, do it. So my tribe is Yoruba, and in Nigeria there's 300 plus languages, and there's 3 main languages: Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. So I'm Yoruba, and that's one thing about us as well. Like, even though we're so diverse in our culture, there's just still so much unity. Like, we're so united. No matter where you go, you'll find Nigerians where you can unite. Everywhere I've been outside of Nigeria, I've always been able to find a community of Nigerians, or at least a community of Africans, but always a community of Nigerians that we can, socialize together, that we can grow together, that we can talk together, and it's always so cool. So, and I think something that also makes that possible, personally for me, let me mention personally for me, there's the biggest Pentecostal church is actually located in Nigeria, if you all do not know that, by the way, and it's called the Redeemed Christian Church of God. And that church is usually very much popular with that church is everywhere, because part of the vision of the church and the values of the church is to have a branch of the church almost 5 minutes, every branch 5 minutes away from each other. So that's like have the church in every corner, every city of the world, and that's literally how it is now. Like, there's no place you would go in the world, there's no city you would go that you will not be able to find the RCCG, Redeemed Christian Church of God church. And because of that church community, I find that wherever I go outside of Nigeria, wherever I go, wherever I want to settle down in, you just search RCCG near me, you will find. And even if it's not by church, like, you will find where you are, maybe your school, your program, you always find Nigerians that are there for big things, that are there for good goals, that are there to push, that are there to crash it. And no matter how unserious some Nigerians you meet can seem, we're very free. We can tend to be quite free. We're not so detail oriented, honestly. We can tend to be quite free spirited. But no matter how free spirited we are very just go. We're go-getters, and I'm so proud of my country for that, and it's so beautiful to see. Also, we have resilient Nigerian women. Like, women are strong. Women. The strong word nowadays is a bit shaky, but women are just beautiful. Like, women also are given the chances to succeed, especially nowadays. Like, no one is stopping you. There's women in business, there's women as CEOs, there's women doing big things, there are women doing big things, and it's so beautiful to see. So, resilient Nigerian women who push, Nigerian women who would say no, do this like this, do it like that, do this, do that. Nigerian women who push. So that's something. yeah, it's just really good stuff, and I'm so proud of my country, and I'm just proud of the community I've grown up in. You know, it's just been so beautiful, and I just really love the support that we get as Nigerians. I just love the community. I love family gatherings. I love the beautiful things we do for each other. I love our selflessness. We can be quite selfless, you know. You know, everyone is different in every culture, but we can be quite selfless. Nigerians will always leave a mark on your hearts. Whether it's Yoruba, Jimon, or any other one, but Nigerians will always leave a mark on your heart, and you always be good. Nigerians will always leave a mark on your heart, and at least it will be good stuff. It will be stuff like, okay, you know that either they've helped your life in some way or they've done something good for you, but they always leave a mark on your heart, and it's always so good to see. So yeah, that's really it, and I'm so thankful, and happy Independence Day to you all Nigerians, to you all that are non-Nigerians watching me. Thank you for staying, and thank you for listening to this. And there's just so many things to learn from Nigerians. Well, also there's actually an article that also says we're the most optimistic country in the world. It says we're the most optimistic country in the world. I'll find it and maybe attach it below. And I do not doubt that. Maybe it might not be this. You know, that's hard to determine. But that article said we're the most optimistic country in the world, and it gave reasons why. And there's a reason for it, because we tend to just be so optimistic about so many different situations in life, and it's so beautiful, and I appreciate that a lot. So I'm going to link it below, and you all can check out. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know as well where you're from. Let me know what you like about your culture. Let me know what you like about your country, so we can talk about it, so we can discuss it. And yeah, it's so good to see. This is October 1st. Happy new month, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and just keep on shining, keep on doing your best. And let me know what you learned from this video. Let me know what you'd like to teach me as well, and I appreciate you all. So God bless you, and see you in the next one. Bye.